I have a fear, and I really wanted to share it with you today, especially because I know that I spend so much time speaking about growth mindset and fear and failing forward. And so this is one that I really think you need to hear. I fear that even more leaders than I thought are missing the whole point about leadership and what it is. Now, leadership, I know it's this very casual word we all just throw around. Leadership training, leadership development. I know I use the word too. Okay, I try not to use it all the time because it is just this very casual and vague word. And I think it is overused. But regardless of my thoughts, okay, this is what I have learned. And this is what I want to share with you right now. Is that when I have trained leaders, now last year, I only trained executive level. Corporate and first responders, only executive level. A couple, okay, slightly maybe upper management would sneak into some classes because their leadership wanted them there. Okay, so they were the cream of the crop and probably gearing up for a promotion. Okay, and most of the time, my largest numbers, one-time audiences were chiefs and sheriffs, command and staff, okay, cream of the crop, top formal leaders. Most of them brilliant, servant to their core, got into public service for that. Okay, if you're not in military or law enforcement, whatever your field is, you're in sales, you probably got in because you believed that you were helping people. I think most of us are on a mission to serve and help and provide for our customers, our clients, and our communities. But there's one group that we forget. We become complacent. We forget to provide for, and we forget to serve, and we forget to over-deliver to them. So who's that group? They are your assets, your employees, the ones who make everything work, the ones who are actually in the field, the boots on the ground, on the phones, the ones who are making all of it happen at first touch. So why do we take them for granted? Leaders, come on, have this conversation with me. Okay, we forget that as leaders, we are serving those who work for us. I have this conversation in almost all of my classes, and even more so at the highest level executive classes that I teach. And I always bring up this conversation of when was the last time you asked your subordinates, those who work for you, when was the last time you said, hey, what can I do for you? What do you need from me? And I tell you, sometimes I get the reaction of, oh my gosh, you're right. We have failed. We've become complacent. We will definitely pivot. I also get the reaction of, they work for me. Why would I ask them that? I support them, I'm there for them, but they have directives and they're working for me. So real talk today, because we have to remember where we came from. We have to remember where we were 10, 15, 25 years ago in our profession, and all of the levels and processes and growth along the way. Leaders, at all levels, you should be serving like crazy, and not just to your paying clients or your community leaders or your voters or whatever your focus is for profit, right? Or ratings or however you measure your success, okay? It is all of the working pieces around you that you see day in and day out. That's who you need to serve. That's who you need to influence, and that's who you need to build up, because when you retire, You are responsible to make sure that everyone else is better because you were there. Yes, be great in the moment, grow every day, perform, okay, be a top performer, please, right? Be exceptional. Be nothing less. But when you retire or when you transfer, when you leave, take the actions necessary that make you confident that you are leaving a legacy of exceptional service, and that others are not only going to replace you once you leave, but they are going to make the organization even better because of your phenomenal influence. So what steps are you taking today? Don't worry about yesterday. Okay, what steps are you taking today? What is your plan for tomorrow to ensure that whether you leave in 5 years because you're retiring or you get transferred and you're going to end up leaving in a year, what steps do you take to make sure that everyone around you is going to level up and improve upon the exceptional service that you are already providing? Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you're doing. Okay, I want this to be a conversation. And so to all of those, my servant leaders, my servant hearts out there, I appreciate you. You probably aren't told often enough. And let's go. Let's serve like crazy.